Hello, classy people. How y'all doing? My name is Wayne Bolden. I am your Speed King. It is Friday evening. We're here to take a look at the Kentucky Jockey Club stake race at Churchill. It is a Grade 2. I'm sure it's a Grade 2 race. Grade 2 race on the dirt, a mile and 16 for 2-year-olds. It is a strong field of 14. We need to dial right in. As always, subscribe, ring the bell, do those things. We have a lot of horses in front of us. And how much do I love the Kentucky Jockey Club stake race? I love a horse in this race, y'all. Maybe more than I love Midnight Bourbon on Friday today. I mean, I love a horse here, and he just happens to be the number one horse, and he just happens to be the engine, the speed of the race. Classic Causeway. Well, I mean, 7-2. It just seems like an overlay to me here. I mean, the horse is supposed to be 8-5 on our database. The horse has a 34% win probability, and Classic Causeway is a 2-year-old with one start. 2 starts, 1 win, and 1/3. And this here Kentucky bred is by Giant Causeway by a grandsire who is Thunder Gulch, the man out of a mare called Private World, right? Brian Lynch is our trainer, and we have Joel Rosario. I'm never dismayed about that. I got Joel Rosario, and I love, love, love this Classic Causeway here. I mean, the horse is coming off of a 49-day freshening after running third in the Breeders' Cup Futurity on October 9th at Keeneland. And again, it was for 500,000. Rattle and Roll won that race with Double Thunder running second, and Classic Causeway ran third. I mean, the horse is very, very speedy, and his speed figure is phenomenal. Now, when he broke his maiden in his first start at Saratoga on September 4th for $100,000, he went gate to wire with Jose Ortiz up. That's a beautiful, beautiful race. They gave him 35 days, and then they brought him back into that Breeders' Cup, that Calburn Breeders' Cup Futurity on the 9th of October. Now we're sitting on, I would say, 6-7 weeks of rest. Workouts are all phenomenal, all black type workouts. They've been drilling this horse, and they got the services of Rosario, and they got the rail. Okay, and the horse has already been 2 turns around Keeneland. So again, this is his third racetrack, and I would be remiss if I didn't say this horse, I believe, is going to go gate to wire. This is this is going to be our best bet of the weekend, I think, other than Midnight Bourbon. I mean, I love Classic Causeway here. Speed figures are phenomenal in this spot. The only other horse in here that I think could maybe go with them is the 10 horse down there, Ready Pursuit. No, not Ready Pursuit. Actually, Barrio, White Barrio, the number 10 horse, but he's not nearly fast enough to go with Classic Causeway. I love this horse. That's really it. That's a wrap. That's what it's going to be. Let me move on to the other horses. Won't take long. Right? Guntown. Well, the number 2 horse, Guntown, 15-1 on the morning line. 4 starts, 1 win, 1/3. Trained by my guy. Asmussen has this horse. Tyler is in orange. Guntown is by who else? Gun Runner, right? Should have won the Derby. And again, the speed figures are just too light here. The horse did run 5th by 14 lengths on October 21st in the streets since stake race. I don't like my guy's horse Guntown here at all at 15-1. I'm going to throw him off the ticket. And not that it gets any better. Rich Strike. Well, he may strike it rich, but it won't be in this race. The number 3 horse, Rich Strike, has 3 starts, 1 win. Trained by Mr. Reed. Speed figures are horrible here. Exiting an allowance race. Came out of a maiden claim at 50-1. Let's throw Rich Strike off the ticket. The number 4 horse, Texas Red Hot. 4 starts, 2 wins. That's pretty good. Small sampling, but Morris is our trainer of record. Not horrible. The 4 horse deserves a peak here at 12-1. I would use him underneath if I had to, because Texas Red Hot is improving each and every start, stretching out a little, another 16th of a mile off the mile win that he had with Joe Talamo. Leperoux is up today. The horse does have a 27-day freshening. The number 4 horse, Texas Red Hot, should be used underneath in your tries and exactors. At 12-1, he will spruce it up. And the number 5 horse, well, this would be maybe our third pick in the race. This horse is Howling Time, 2 starts and 2 wins. No, you didn't. This horse has never lost in 2 starts. Now, the sampling is small. He is by Not This Time and trained by Del Romans. That's right, Mr. Del Romans, the trainer of Roses in May, who ran second to Go Zappa in the Breeders' Cup Classic. Well, I'm telling you, Howling Time is 2 for 2. And again, both speed figures. The first one is good. The second one got better. Coming off a 27-day layoff, I wouldn't know why the third one wouldn't get any better, right? I mean, you know, the number 5, Howling Time, has never done nothing wrong. There's no way you can leave this horse off your ticket, particularly underneath. And this will be probably our second choice in this race, behind Classic Causeway. Maybe our third choice, because we do like the number 8 horse, Smiling Happy. But the number 5 horse, Howling Time, is very, very strong. All 2 for 2. Del Romans, fresh, fit. Got my guy, Joe Talamo, up, and I know he'll be hustling. I believe Joe Talamo is a very underrated jockey in the country for sure. The number 5, Howling Time, is our second or third pick here. And the number 6, Tis the Bomb. Well, you know who he's by, right? Tis the Bomb is by Hit a Bomb. And McPeak is our trainer. Not a horrible. I mean, I'm not sure why this horse is 3-1 on the morning line. Okay? I mean, to me, I don't like him at all. Not that I don't like him. Maybe he's 3-1 because he's exiting the Breeders' Cup Juvenile Turf Race. Okay, but this is a dirt race, so I don't know what Kenny McPeak and McPeak are thinking. Now, again, the horse has won 3 or 5 starts, so you can't knock Tis the Bomb, can you? No. Speed figures are okay. You know, I think the 1 horse Classic Causeway is better, and he does run on the dirt Classic Causeway. And again, even though the horse ran, Tis the Bomb ran second in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile Turf, behind Modern Gain, I guess that's why they made him 3-1. But me personally, I don't particularly like him in this spot. I mean, to me, I'm gonna throw him off the ticket. I mean, you can't throw him. I mean, I'll use him underneath, but 3-1 don't seem right to me. He's going back to the dirt again. McPeak knows what he's doing. Got Brian Hernandez up. I'm not crazy about Tis the Bomb. You take him at 3-1. I'm not. And Vavar. Well, the number 7 horse, Vavar, 3 starts, 2 wins. That's good. This is a merry horse. Brad Cox and all his big head horses. I don't like Vavar at all in this spot, the number 7. Very light, coming out of an allowance race. Look like he's meant for the grass. By Caro Prince. The horse has won 2 or 3 starts. You can't knock that. Flow is up, obviously. It is Brad Cox. He's 12-1. Let's throw Vavar off the ticket, the number 7. And here's the horse that I like outside of Classic Causeway. You know I love the number 1 Classic Causeway here. The number 8 horse, Smile Happy. He's 1 for 1 by Run Happy. I never land on Run Happy horses. Trained by Kenny McPeak. Now again, I like this Kenny McPeak horse better than I like the Tis the Bomb, the number 6 horse. I mean, at 3-1. The number 8, Smile Happy, is a very, very nice horse by Run Happy, obviously. Broken Maiden, very, very nice on October 29th, some 29 days ago, right there at Keeneland. Did it professionally, set right off the pace with Brian Hernandez and circled the wagons, right? Now, I will tell you this. Brian Hernandez was on Smile Happy that day, okay? He elected to take the other McPeak horse, Tis the Bomb, the number 6, right? Probably because he rode him in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile Sprint. And the race before then, he rode him. So that makes sense to me. But to me, Smile Happy, the number 8, has a big upside. And it does land the services of Corey Lanerie, which I'm never dismayed when you're in Kentucky. It's my understanding anytime you're in Kentucky racing, you need to find out where Corey Lanerie is, because nobody knows those racetracks out in Kentucky better than Corey Lanerie. other than Pat Day and maybe Bayerano, right? So again, I like Smile Happy underneath. He's going to be my second choice. I think there's a big upside. Go watch this horse last race on October 29th. The way that he broke his maiden that day. I think it's very, very nice, and I'm not going to be crying Derby or anything with this horse, but I would tell you that, you know, this could be a stepping stone for a lot of these horses to the Derby. And Smile Happy is one that I'm telling you, there may be some serious upside to Smile Happy by Run Happy in this spot, McPeak and McPeak. The number 9 horse, Red Knots. Well, old Knot horse ran 4 times and won 1. Del Roman, that's right. Speed figures are okay on this horse. I'm not particularly crazy about Red Knots in this spot, so we're going to go ahead and throw the number 9 off the ticket. And White Abaro. Well, White Abaro, the number 10 horse, is 8-1 on the morning line. Raced twice, won twice. That's right, the horse is 2 for 2. Saffie Joseph Jr. is our trainer of record. Speed figures look awfully light here, but I'm not sure how you knock a colt that's by race day, White Abaro, who's 2 for 2. You really can't. The only way that I could separate them, and it's what I do, is by speed figures. To me, that just seem to cut below. Now, that being said, these are babies, right? They only have 2 starts, and they improve from race to race. So it wouldn't surprise me if White Abaro improved off those last 2 races. The horse that hasn't done anything but 1, okay? So again, if you're taking a position on the number 10 horse, White Abaro, I'm not mad at you. I'm going to throw him off the ticket, personally. The number 11 horse, Ready Pursuit. Well, 2 starts, 1 win, 1/3. Speed figures are just horrible. The horse is 50-1. Is by Kemet. I don't like the number 11, Ready Pursuit, at all. The number 12, Ben Diesel. Well, the old Diesel horse is 1 for 1. And Will Take Charge is by the sire, Will Take Charge. Dallas Stewart is our trainer. Speed figures is okay. Horse is 15-1. Hasn't raced in 27 days. Again, there's always upside to these babies, but you got to make a call somewhere, and I'm going to throw the number 12, the Diesel horse, off the ticket. Well, Mannix. Well, Mannix has 4 starts, 1 win, and 3 seconds. Always been on the board by way of Gulfstream Park. Mark Cassidy is our trainer of record. I don't like the number 13 at 20-1 here. Let's throw Mannix off the ticket. Mark Cassidy as well. The number 14 horse and the last horse is Call Me Midnight. The old Midnight horse has 5 starts, 1 win, and 1 second. Well, I mean, I don't know what to make of him. I mean, I know I like him better than the 13 horse Mannix. He's 15-1. I mean, just broke her maiden down there at Churchill. That's a plus. Been across the track on November 13. Hate the fact that he's returning Call Me Midnight to number 14 in 14 days. Hate the fact that he's in the 14 hole going a mile and 16. I'm sure he's going to be wide at some point. But again, it's not pretty hard to knock the horse. He didn't do anything wrong. But it's very easy for me to throw him off the ticket, for sure. The number 14, Call Me Midnight. So you say, well, what is it, Mr. Speed King? I couldn't get through this race fast enough. I mean, in the Kentucky Jockey Club Grade 2 race on Saturday, in the race number 11, I absolutely flat out love the 1 horse. I think the horse should go to the front and absolutely control the race. I'm calling it our best bet of the weekend, even outside of Midnight Bourbon. I would be shocked if they catch this horse. I really would. The horse has been 2 turns already, comes out of that Breeders' Futurity race on October 9th, going a mile and 16, backed up, Rattle and Roll won the race, of course, and Double Thunder ran 3rd. We get the services of Joel Rosario today. 7-2 looks like a serious underlay. I think the morning line guy has made a terrible mistake here, making the number 6 horse Tiz the Bomb 3-1. I don't see it. I don't like it. I'm throwing Tiz the Bomb off the ticket. Breeders' Cup or no Breeders' Cup. He ran 2nd in that turf race, right? I don't like it. I think that's what's going to help us get our price on Classic Causeway for sure. We don't believe that the 6 horse Tiz the Bomb should be the favorite here on the morning line. We're going to throw him out. So our first pick here is obviously Classic Causeway. We're going to just bet this horse to win straight up. We don't think they can beat him. It is our best bet. And you know what? If we had to take a second horse in this spot, it would be the number 8 horse, Smile Happy. We think there's such an upside to this horse, the way that he run, the McPeak and the McPeak horse. Obviously, he has Tis the Bomb, but we like this horse is 12-1. And go watch that race that Smile Happy, the number 8 horse, broke a maiden, how he broke it on October 29th there at Keenan. Very, very professional. So our second pick here is a 12-1 horse, Smile Happy. We like it a bunch. And then if we had to pick a third horse, it would be Howling Times. And this horse is 2 for 2. Del Ronas is the trainer of record. I love the way both of his races improve. I love